this is my interview. My name is Anna Hillier, and I am here with...
Paul Briffett.
So, starting off, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Alrighty. Well, I was born and raised on the West Coast. Not originally from Pasadena, but a little town outside of Cornerbrook. And I stayed there until I went to university, and I became a nurse. And when I graduated, nursing jobs weren't very plentiful, so I had to move away. I moved to Florida, land of Mickey. And anyway, I was only there a little while, and I met my wife. And we decided we wanted to come back to Newfoundland. And she's not from Newfoundland originally, she's from New Brunswick, but we come back to Newfoundland. So we got married and came back here, and she's a nurse as well. And after a while, we had 3 sons. My oldest is now gone off to university. That's where I was all week. And I have 2 boys in Pasadena Academy. And I live right here in Pasadena, and I'm very proud of it.
Okay. So, how long have you lived in Pasadena?
Well, we moved in Pasadena 15 years ago. I lived away for a few years. And when I came back, I moved into Pasadena, and I'm still in the same house I moved here in.
Oh. What's your favorite thing about Pasadena?
Oh, there's so many, but I'll try to narrow it down as much as I can for you. I think Pasadena is such a beautiful, friendly spot with there's a great sense of community, and everybody's so friendly, and it's such a great place to raise kids. And it's safe. It's pretty. There's lots of stuff to do, and we just loved it here.
Yeah.
Just a great spot to be.
That sounds like a reasonable answer.
Thank you.
Have you been on council before?
I have not been on council. I've done lots of council type things. I've been the president of baseball for the last 8 years, and I've been on the executive of baseball here in Pasadena for the last 12, 13 years, 14 years. I've also been vice president of minor hockey, and I've done lots of work, but I have not been on council yet, but I'm hoping this time around I will be.
What made you decide to run for council?
Well, as I said, Anna, I do have a fair bit of experience volunteering with children, with minor hockey and with baseball. A lot of work with baseball, many hours. Do you play baseball yourself? Ever played? That's a great little sport. We got lots of girls. Girls baseball is really starting to grow right across the province. And I work, in my job I currently work at, I work with senior citizens. So I think between volunteering and being around youth and being around senior citizens in my job, I think I have a lot to offer to the community of Pasadena. So I really thought that it would be great because I've dealt with from birth to seniors.
What do you hope to accomplish as a councillor?
Well, there's a few things I'd like to accomplish, or at least try to accomplish. You can't always accomplish everything, but you would try. I would like, first of all, I want to be able to give back to the community that's given me so much. Like I said, for 15 years now, I've lived here, and I've gotten so much. My kids have grown up here, and it's such a great place. So I would like to be able to give back some for me. So what I would like to do, there's a few things I would like to try. The walking trails and the hiking trails around, I would like to see some further development, because Pasadena has such beautiful scenery and such a beautiful place that if we had more hiking trails, more developed places that people could go and walk through the woods. I do a lot of hiking, and I really enjoy Pasadena. The hills and the trails are beautiful. So I would like to work on that. I'd also like to see about working with the Newfoundland Trailways. I don't know how much you know about the ATVs and the motorcycles, but there's really no route to go through Pasadena. And I think that if we work with the Trailways, maybe there's a solution, but I'd like to be on council so we could start working that type of thing. I think we're missing out on a little bit of tourism that way, because if people can't come to our town, stay in our town, and spend money in our town, we're missing out on vital tourism type things like ATVs coming through. I'd like to see some more of our recreation facilities development. I'd like to see support for the soccer and baseball programs, basketball programs for youth, and programs for seniors. We have a very active community, and I would like to see that continue and even grow some if we can. There's room for business here as well. There's little stores, business popping up all the time, so we're hoping that I would like to see more and more of this. I also would like to be able to achieve something towards affordable housing for people. I know you've been reading the Facebook posts, and it's a topic. We need seniors and general families, young families need affordable housing. I know the town council don't build houses, but there must be some exploration we can do to have a look and see what can be done. Also, there is an issue with speeding on 10th Avenue. I know somebody brought it up on the website, on the Facebook page, and I do know I attended a council meeting a little while ago, and I know there were speeds in excess of 150 kilometers an hour registered on 10th Avenue by the ball fields, the soccer fields. That's pretty fast. So I'd like to be able to explore. I know speeding is it's an RCMP thing in Pasadena, but the town maybe might be able to do something regarding speed bumps, something to slow people down. There's a lot of kids playing around there all the time, a lot of sports happening, the library's there. It'd be nice if people could walk safely and not have to worry about those speeding cars. And I guess overall, I would just really like to make Pasadena, or help make Pasadena, stay the best place in Newfoundland to live. What do you think? Do you think it's the best place in Newfoundland to live? I do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, really.
What is your campaigning plan?
My plan? Well, as you can see, I'm here with you, so I'm on social media. I've also been, there you go, my sign, and I've been the first person to put my signs up in the town because I was dedicated to doing this long before the call for elections. So I did, I use that, and I'm doing some door-to-door. I've been out of town, like I said, dropping my kid off for the last week in university, but I'm home now, so I'm going to start my door-to-door, more door-to-door, more banging on doors, and meeting people and getting to hear the concerns that they have for what they want and what they would like to see council do.
Do you have a campaign slogan?
I do. I have a campaign slogan. My campaign slogan is committed to the community and dedicated to progress.
Well, thank you, and
You're welcome.
good luck in the election.
Thank you. And someday I got a feeling that you will be running an election somewhere along the way. What do you think?
Maybe.
Thank you.